So I posted the ace tanker for the Leo on the channel a while ago, and yeah, I mean, during the video I said that it was the first ace tanker in the tank, but I couldn't really talk much about the tank because it wasn't fully upgraded. I was using the second engine instead of the final engine. I was using the stock turret, and I was using the second gun as opposed to the final gun. So pretty much I needed to do more grinding and upgrade a lot of the modules, but the way the channel works is it's the first ace tanker in whatever tank I'm playing, and it doesn't matter whether or not it's stock or whether or not it's fully upgraded. Now, sometimes I free XP the modules, so I start playing a fully upgraded tank from scratch, but most of the time I look at a tank before deciding to play it and decide whether or not it's playable. I mean, if the second gun is a good gun that can deal with the tanks the tank is going to face, it may not be as good as the final gun, I'll use the second gun, or I might use the stock engine because the mobility might not be that important for the tank. So I'll start playing tanks as soon as I think they're playable, and I thought the Leo was playable pretty much from the day I started playing it, even though I hadn't fully upgraded it. And I picked up the first ace in the tank before it was fully upgraded, and I was looking forward to getting it fully upgraded, but I brought the video to you because, as I say, the way the channel works is it's the first ace in every tank, and it doesn't matter how good or how bad the game is, I'll bring it to you. It doesn't matter whether it's a win or a loss. If it's the first ace, it comes to you. And sometimes it kills me because I could be playing a tank, pick up the first ace in a game that I play like a moron and get lucky, or you know, and then a couple of days later, or a couple of hours later, or a couple of games later, I could pick up an ace that's much, much better, but I'll bring you the one that's bad because it was the first ace. And yeah, that was the situation with the the Leo ace tanker. It was just it wasn't a fully upgraded tank, and you know, some of you guys in the comments were basically going, yeah, you'll find that the 75mm gun I was using in this video is better than the 105. So I trade alpha for huge differences in gun handling, DPM, and no penalty in penetration. Okay, and I replied, yeah, 2 weeks ago. I'm finding that in the 2 games I've played so far. So yeah, yeah, this is another one I got. Why even bother posting it if you can't be arsed to put any effort into giving fully researched content? It's because I put up the first ace tanker in whatever tank. Now, occasionally I promise that, you know, if I put up an ace in a tank that isn't fully upgraded, you know, when I fully upgrade it, I'll put up another ace. And, you know, sometimes it's the same video. I'm thinking of the AMX 5120. I aced that playing it with the 100mm, and then I basically said during that ace tanker that I would probably put up another video when I got the ace with the final gun, and then I just it happened, you know, between the time of playing the game with the 100mm and then upgrading it, you know, I picked up an ace with the final gun. I put them both in the same video. But yeah, so essentially Vril Black Sun, yeah, why can't I be arsed putting any effort into fully researched content? Because sometimes I ace a tank without fully researching it, without fully upgrading it. I'm sorry. You know, it's sometimes, you know, I'll get lucky, or sometimes, you know, it might actually be skill, you know, that I managed to ace a tank without fully upgrading it. But I don't think it's skill in the case of the Leo, because what you guys were saying is the 75mm is better than the final gun. And, you know, a lot of you guys are saying, you said it in a few other places, yeah, the 100mm is an A44 without the armor. The 75mm is the Stridsbagen gun, so it's good enough for tier 7. You know, and then where else? We've got Top Gun has worse accuracy, terrible aim time. Yeah, the big gun, sadly, if it's not fully aimed, it will miss, and the long range is useless. So pretty much you guys were all, you know, way ahead of me on this, because I was looking forward to playing it with the final gun, but I didn't have the final gun, and you guys are all telling me the final gun is crap. So yeah, let's check that out. So here we are on Malinovka, and in a very, very tier 7 game, and it's one of my first games with the final gun, so it's a fully upgraded Leo. Okay, so Vril Black Sun, I hope you're happy. It's fully upgraded, and the mobility is better, the view range is better, and it's got the 105mm gun, so 105 penetration, 300 damage. So hopefully this is going to make a difference, because one of the problems I had with the 75mm... Oh, bugger! Yeah, I just got ammo wrecked. Yeah, one of the problems I was having with the 75mm was the fact I couldn't track enemy tanks. Every time I was going for track shots, I'd only damage the tracks, I could never track them. I had problems picking up assistance damage. Now, I came down here, this is Malinovka, and I came down to this side of the map on the one line because I saw an E25 on the enemy team. Now, the E25 I thought would have gone middle, I thought he would have gone zero line up the hill, but no, he's come down into this corner. So, I'm in a position I never play. I very, very rarely play because I didn't want to deal with an E25, and it turns out he's here and he ammo racked me, so I've lost a little bit of health. But it's going to start working with the 105mm here. It's going to put a blind shot. You can see the aim time. Oh, the accuracy. That shot didn't even reach the target. That shot went into the ground before it could reach the target. So yeah, okay, accuracy. Now, if I don't hit that shot, how likely is it I'm going to hit that shot? Not very, but yet it goes through. So, managed to shoot that, whatever it is, through a window, the T-43, and managed to bounce on a heavy tank 6. So, yeah, yeah, it's a 105mm gun. It's a 105mm gun, and it does nice alpha damage, but yeah, the shell velocity doesn't seem amazing. The accuracy seems to be hit and miss. And yeah, the tank that advanced down there is now dead. Maybe we can get a couple of shots into the Tiger. I was going for a track shot there, but the shot went high and goes into his turret. So yeah, the accuracy is definitely lacking, other than a couple of lucky shots. Can we have another lucky shot here? Maybe? Another lucky shot through the window? No, no, not this time. So yeah, I'm top tier, and I've come down here. I just got spotted, so I know the E25 is still down there. So I fall back, and yeah, it's been a while since I played this game, but I assume I've dropped off radar. So we'll poke back up. And the E25, very good camo, so it's going to be shooting me from stealth, but can we, oh, he didn't move forward, put another shot in, but yeah, the accuracy is definitely letting me down. Now, one thing I didn't bank on was the fact that our other Tier 7, the T-29, has come down to this flank again, and I wasn't spotted. My sixth sense has not gone off, so that was a blind shot by the E-25. So, it looks as if he's down on that corner, and we're going to put a couple of blind shots his way. But once again, that shot loops to the target, and it looks as if it hit the ground before it got to the E-25, and it got me spotted. So, quick check behind me, and our team are collapsing. The score is 6-1. Yeah, we've lost 6 tanks somehow, and we've only managed to kill 1. I'm the only one who's managed to kill an enemy tank, and yeah, it's not looking so good. So I kind of want to get out of here, but on the other hand, I also know that the E25 is down there, and if I get spotted... Oh, no, what's he doing? What's the E25 doing? Okay, that shot looked as if it missed, but it somehow hit. And I do say, you know, the alpha damage is nice. It's nice being able to put 300 damage into an enemy tank, and oh, it must be the replay. As I say, sometimes my internet is really, really dodgy, and those 2 shots both looked as if they missed, but they both went in. Oh, I take one more hit than I was reckoning. Okay. 180 to 25. I just lost all my health, and I got ammo racked again, and yeah, now I'm on an 80-second repair for my ammo rack. And I'm still spotted. What is going on here? Oh, there's a hole beneath the bush. So, yeah, this is a disaster. This is an absolute disaster. We're on 1.8k damage, which isn't a lot, but, yeah, that E25, I don't know what the heck he was doing, but I got spotted moving up by that Tiger. I've just taken another hit. Still a minute to go before my ammo rack is fixed, so yeah, T-29 is on this flank. Yeah, he's backing me up. Maybe I could have been overrun by enemy tanks if he wasn't here, but yeah, yeah, I can think of better places for the T-29 to have gone and to have been, but oh no, then the WZ appears. Okay, I haven't been spotted. T-29 puts a lovely shot into him. I get the assistance damage. So, yeah, I'm not a fan. Absolutely not a fan of this gun so far. It's doing damage, but the aim time and the accuracy really, really do seem to be bad. So you guys were right in the comments. I was looking forward to playing it with the final gun, but you guys are right. Oh, Heavy Tank 6 moving across the middle. What's he doing? Look at the aim time. Oh, we get a nice shot in, but it's only 275, and now the WZ is here. And he doesn't know I'm ammo racked, and I've still got, oh, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, ammo rack. Come on, put it back in, Irish. Maybe I'm waiting just in case. Okay, heavy tank 6 has moved up. Look at the gun depression. That's nice. Shot through the shot through the fence. We take him out. So still ammo racked. Come on. I'm wondering, I don't know why I'm saving the repair kit. But yeah, okay. Almost reloaded. Okay, there we go. We finally got him. Finally fixed our ammo rack. So worried about the WZ, but equally worried about the T-43 behind me. And I'm worried that if I shoot one, the other one's going to come and get me, but I've got no choice now. Keeping an eye on the minimap. Oh, WZ's back. He's looking for his gun depression. He bounces! Oh, wow, that was lucky. He manages to bounce on a Leo. That's something that doesn't happen every day. But we take him out for kill number 4. I'm up to 2,400 damage. Here's kill number 5. And our team has completely collapsed. The score is 13-8. I don't know how long it's just been the two of us left, but we're taking out enemy tanks. I'm pretty much a one-hit kill. Look at the accuracy. Yeah, the 105mm definitely lacking in accuracy, but he's moving down. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're rolling in one by one. We pick up kill number 6 for Top Gun. So, yeah, KV-85. Oh, this is going to be a... Oh, he's just fired. Don't have his shots. That wreck of the IV-65, but put a shot through his gun mantlet. Oh, T-35-85M. Yeah, okay, so there are 3 tanks directly in front of me. 2 of them are one-hit kills, and if I can thin out the numbers... yeah, but this gun can't snapshot. It cannot snapshot. Okay, do we risk it? Do we risk it? He's aiming at me. Do we risk it? Yeah, we risked it and we die, and yeah, okay, I shouldn't have risked it, but yeah, we probably could have won that one, but you can look at the minimap. There are like 5 tanks moving in now, and they're all on one-hit kills, but oh man, I risked it, I died, I probably lost this game. I probably could have done much better, but unfortunately it's just the T-29 now, and I'm going to speed it up because, yeah, I don't know how long he survives, but he takes one out, takes the second one out, and then goes down. So, yeah, that was one of my first games with 105mm. So, 1902 XP on a defeat. Now, I probably could have played better. I got stuck in the corner. Wasn't a very exciting game, but I got to see the 105mm in action. So, as well as the ace, we picked up Top Gun and high caliber, but yeah, we managed to do 3,099 damage, 6 kills, and finished up with about 1268 with the heroic medal to win that game. But pretty soon after that, yes, the gun depression on the 105mm is nice, the alpha damage is nice, but the aim time and the gun handling are absolutely awful. The accuracy is awful, and it wasn't long, really wasn't long before I decided to switch back to the 75mm. And Tanks GG is probably going to show you what a lot of you already knew, and a lot of you already told me in the comments not to look forward to the final gun, that the gun I was using during the original Ace was the better gun, the 75mm, and I'm going to agree, because as you could see, the first one here is the gun 105mm, this is with the 75mm, not the final gun, but you get more DPM with the 75mm, you don't lose that much penetration, 155 versus 148, so almost nothing. The damage is exactly half, but the rate of fire is over double. The reload time is over double. So much more DPM using the 75mm. You get faster shell velocity, which means you don't have to pre-aim. You get more ammo, even though the potential damage is much less. You get much better aim time, 1.7 compared to 2.8. You get much better accuracy, 0.32 compared to 0.4. You get soft gun stats that are better during turret traverse and after firing. So yeah, it is pretty much a better gun. You guys were right, but I usually play a tank and then make up my own mind. I usually don't go by stats alone. I wait till I hop into a tank, but you'd know that if you've watched any of my reviews. So yeah, stuck the 75mm back on the tank and picked up a few more aces, but I'm not going to bring all of them to you because otherwise we'll be here all night and the video is going to get too long, and when the video gets too long it gets corrupted. But let's just bring one of those games to you. So here we are on Ensk, and I'm in a tier 9 game, so not top tier, tier 7, tier 9 game, so I think it's safe to say I'm bottom tier. But it's a city map, and I'm in a tank that has good gun depression, but it's not a map that allows me to use my gun depression. I'm in a tank that has no armor, and it's a city map, so that's not good. And we're just going to move up, and I saw a tree falling, but no one crossing, so there is a tank down here. So once again, I'm bottom tier, so much like the original Ace, I'm basically cannon fodder in this game, but what we can do is we can basically just try and do as much damage as we can, where and when we can. So there's a Waffenträger Panzer IV down here. I'm wondering if he's going to advance, and he is. We put another shot in, and once again, that shot looks as if it went behind the tank, but hit. So we can just put a few shots in. Now, one of you guys commented that I didn't use HE on this tank, but the HE, I mean, is very, very poor. It's only a 75mm, and even what you would consider a lightly armored tank might not be lightly armored for the HE on this tank, because we only get 38mm of penetration, 185 damage. So 185 damage is it's not enough for me to trade off. The penetration on the HE is too low. Lots of shots with HE will do 0 damage, but we're going to move up. We're trying to stay as close to the wall as we can so that the AMX has to come out and get a shot at me. But missed my shot in the move. And okay, AMX has retreated, so... Oh, someone's just taken a big hit behind me. Okay, so now I'm looking at these tanks around the corner. AMX is backed away, so we should be able to poke. We should be able to get a few shots in here. So, get the shot in the rear of the T-44, don't pen him. Shot in the side of the IS-3, we do get a shot in, and the AMX is back. Nope, he's not. So, once again, just risking it. Oh, yes, IS-3 is looking my way, but we get another shot in. So, we're just being a pain here. We're not being put under any pressure whatsoever. AMX 1390 is busy with the Bulldog, so... Oh, Jagdtiger should be able to get a shot in. Oh, that was lucky. Got a shot in just before he got into cover. Is he he's advancing. He just took a hit and he's advancing, but get another shot in. And another one. And do we risk... Oh, he's dead. We're going to say, do we risk a kill there? But, yeah, bad angle on the T-44. That's going to have problems penning. So just poking. Nope. Okay, hints of rear. Oh, okay. Almost got the Waffenträger. Looking for an outline. No, he goes down. Bounce on the T-44 at a bad angle, and I'm never going to pen the IS-3. So he seems to be facing me, but we're going for track shots to try and track him in place. So maybe we can get some assistance damage. I don't really want to waste premium ammo, especially on an IS-3 at this angle, but yeah, I'm enjoying this 75mm much more. Okay, Leo looking this way. So yeah, once again, getting a nice shot in, and you can see the rate of fire, you can see the gun handling. It's so much better with the 75 over the 105mm. Yes, nice shot in. So, okay, looks like the enemy team are all concentrated in one corner. So, let's see if we can do some flanking, get a better angle. Okay, moving forward. Go for the track shot, and this is where I have the problem with the 75. This is why I wanted to use the 105. You just don't have the alpha damage to track enemy tanks, and once again, hitting the T-29, going for a track shot, failing to track the tank. So you don't really track enemy tanks in this with this gun, unless their tracks were severely damaged by someone else beforehand. It takes minimum of 2, but probably more like 3 or 4 shots. So, okay. Should be able to get another shot in. He's turning around. Oh, he's hanging around. And once again, going for the track shot and, you know, not being able to track the Leo. This is the thing that annoys me, but even though it's annoying, I think it's much better than the 105. I mean, yes, you get more alpha and slightly more pen, but it's not worth the trade-off of DPM. So getting rear shots into the guard. Okay, I should be going for the guard, but I decide to go for the T-32 instead. So we take out the guard with a nice, you know, gratuitous ammo rack. 255 was nice. And then we finish off the T-32 for kill number 2. So just 2 kills. And yeah, there we go. So like I was saying, I switched back to the 75mm and I've been picking up more aces with the 75mm than I did in my 3 or 4 games with the 105. Yeah, I much prefer the Leo with the 75mm. I think the gun depression, the maneuverability, the view range, I like the gun handling. I think the DPM is okay. I still think it's not as good as, say, the Comet. I'd much rather be in a Comet, but it's very similar in playstyle. Maybe slightly less maneuverable than the Comet, but it's fully upgraded now, and I'm still deciding, even though it's fully upgraded, to use the 75mm. So I hope that keeps some of you guys happy. It's a much more balanced tank. I don't hate the tank. I don't think it's great, but I don't hate the tank. And I might end up keeping it. I don't know. But as well as the ace, we picked up Levashleo's medal. Could someone let me know how to pronounce that? Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but we also picked up a Confederate, and that was bottom tier in a tier 9 game. So 2.5k damage with 2 kills, 1258 XP, enough to pick up the ace, and yeah. 39,000 credits. First game of the day left me on a ×3. So I have picked up others. Here's another one that I didn't actually show you. So I died stupidly at the end of this, I think. Or am I wrong? Yeah, I did. I threw away my tank. So I actually got more XP in that particular game, but I did a little bit more spotting. I was a little bit more passive. It wasn't action-packed. So 2,407 XP or assistance damage there. Picked up a much higher XP total. But yeah, as I said, I don't bring you any aces. The way I do this is I don't bring you the best games on the tank. I bring you the first ace. That's the way I've always done it. That's the way I will be doing it. And sometimes it's not the best game, but anyhow, there you go. You guys were right. I was wrong. I was looking forward to 105, but yeah, you guys who all suggested the 75 was better, I'm agreeing with you, and I'm enjoying the Leo with the 75mm as opposed to the 105. So anyhow, thank you for the advice. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.